Hello everybody and welcome back to Stealwing 33 Plays Enter the Gungeon. I'm Stealwing 33 and today, ladies and gentlemen, it's Robot Day. So that means it's time for us to play as the Box Wonder, the Cube of Justice, the man with the plan, the arm cannon dude, Mr. Robot. How's it going, Mr. Robot?
Pretty good, meow.
I don't know what the fuck that was. I'm sorry. Yeah, today's Robot Day. It's time for us to play the Cyborg Wonder. Robot's got a lot going for him. He has one of the best sidearms in the game. I definitely rank it second among sidearms for pure usability. The clip size is crazy, and it also has the electric particle effect on it, so the shots look kind of cool. It's also a cute little arm cannon, so, you know, we got that going for us. But then Robot's got probably the biggest negative in the game, which is that he can only have armor for HP, which makes it impossible to recover HP while playing as Robot. And that is a major issue, to say the least. That is a major issue, because I rely a lot on being able to take hits and then recover when I play, just because that's how I play bullet hells. I'm not saying it's a good way to play bullet hells. I'm just saying that that's how I play bullet hells. I'm definitely going to try to make extra special use of the squeeze bottle and see if that helps out at all. Because we start with it, so I might as well use it. And if I'm going to have a bunch of terrible guns, like if I'm going to have this like huge negative, I might as well try to use all the tools allotted to me to try to win, right? So there you go. So far so good though. We haven't gotten killed yet or hit at all. So we got that going for us, which is nice. We got a second key, so we can open up both of our chests, which will be very useful, to say the least. And we get to start off with a red chest, which has fat bullets in it. Fat bullets are great. They basically just make our bullets stronger and bigger, so it's harder for me to miss, and our bullets do extra damage, which is good. That's actually like a really good pickup. That's probably the best thing we could ask for right now. Passives are always good. They affect every weapon in the game, so you know we're talking the kind of thing that just makes our life a little bit easier, and especially since we're using Robot's sidearm. The only thing I could have probably asked for that would have been better would have been like the metronome. But even that, I don't know if I would pick the metronome over fat bullets in most situations, because fat bullets is good all the time. Metronome's only good if I can avoid getting hit. Which, don't get me wrong, I'm avoiding getting hit anyway because that's like Robot shtick. But you know, we're sitting fine. Alien sidearm's interesting. I find it intriguing, and I may purchase it. But we'll see about that. The problem with Robot, I wish I need to get like military training or the scope or muscle relaxant to make Robot real good. So that way his sidearm is like perfectly accurate. Because right now it's got a little bit of divergence to it, which isn't terrible. Oh, the anvilin, nice. That's super good with fat bullets, by the way. There are no keys available here. I would want to buy the alien sidearm because it is like a really good gun. Nah. Let's save our money. We'll save it for keys on the next floor, hopefully. If this boss fight goes well and we end up with like a shit ton of money, maybe I'll consider it. Trigger Twins, not bad, especially now that we have the anvilin. That means that we can get some good piercing damage done on these guys. Which is good. It's actually really good. Being able to pierce and deal extra damage to bad guys is always great. I want to kind of keep both of the Trigger Twins on one side of us at all times. For obvious reasons. Obvious dodging and not getting destroyed reasons. That's what I'm hoping are obvious reasons. Let's just go ahead and blank that. Kill that guy, please. There we go. There we go. Oh. That almost went tits up. Almost, but not quite. And we're good. Alright. Easy enough. Getting a little bit extra HP. Looks like we got a little bit of armor, too. So we actually got 2 HP ups during this floor, which is great. I actually feel kind of confident now. The membrane's a great gun. The piercing's great. The bounce is great. Do I want to get Cog of Battle? Map's garbage. There's no need for me to get that. Although, no, let's not assume that we're going to make it down to bullet hell because I'm playing as robot. Cog of Battle might be good, but I feel like I'm already stretching my focus a little thin by playing robot. Like, I'm already, like, at maximum focus, and I don't really want to detract from my ability to pay attention to the shit that's flying at me. So I think we're a little past where I want to be for Cog of Battle to come into play here. But we're doing alright. We're doing fine. Everything's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Ah, P. Well, that sucks. Fat bullets plus membrane's not bad. Lots of damage. Lots of free damage coming out. Because the membrane bullets are shotgunned super hard against these things. I can grab some of that. We lost an armor. It's the first time we got hit so far during the course of this run. Which, you know, sucks, but what can we do about it? Not a whole lot we can do about it. We use the membrane for clearing rooms. Although the anvilin's also pretty good at clearing rooms, especially since it pierces forever. Oh! Oh, oh! Ah! Alright, well. Please stop. Alright, easy done. Let's just get the hell away from that. Right there, and we're good. Alright, I feel better now. A little safer. A little less in danger. Membrane plus fat bullets is super good. The sheer size of the hitbox on these things is crazy. I really need to get a key here. I wonder if the shop is locked if you have too much money. So, like, maybe it's better to spend as much money as you can every floor? I don't know. I don't know. That's a question for someone much smarter at this game than I am. This is the worst fucking room ever. Go, 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 go. Down, roll. There we go. Alright, not bad. Managed to live that whole kit and caboodle there. Hup! Hup! Awesome. That actually went really well. Contained small number of shots. We're doing alright. Doing alright. Brown chest, garbage. Not even gonna open. Just gonna shoot it apart. See if there's a secret room in here, which just has red hearts. Awful. Real terrible. Real upset about that, actually. It was a waste of a blank. Hopefully we'll get a key drop at some point on this floor. And then we'll not get fucked off by not having a shop to go to. Gun Muncher, not interested. I just, like, the guns I have are good, and I don't want to munch them. If we had gotten, like, I don't know, the crossbow or some shit on the last floor, maybe. You probably could have convinced me, but we didn't, so, you know, I can't be convinced. I cannot be convinced! Green chest. Interesting. Really want to open that. Really need a key. Would I use a key on the shop right now, or would I use it on that green chest? That's tricky, because I don't know what the brown chest was. If it was a passive, then, like, I could use another gun, basically. But if it wasn't a passive, or if that was the gun, and that's a green passive, I might still open it. Green passives aren't bad. Green's good quality. You know, it's like that's where a lot of A-tier weapons are. Because then it goes green, red, black. And the red chests have a lot of S-tier weapons, and then the black chests have a lot of S+ weapons, and they have a lot less other kinds of weapons. So we're talking like some stuff like getting the mega hand out of a red chest is a possibility, but you can get the heroin out of a black chest. Granted, you can also get the heroin out of a green chest. It's just a lot rarer and a lot harder to happen. Alright, what do we got? We got ourselves an Amoconda, which is fine. Membrane's actually a really good gun for this fight because it does a lot of piercing. Which is good, because piercing is an effect that's very, very good against Amoconda in particular. I'm out of blanks, need to remember that. So far, so good. Hitting this guy really hard. with the fucking membrane here. Alright, almost there. Come on, just keep it together. Got him. Alright. Not a problem. Easy peasy. Managed to get the ammo conda down. Nice. Nice. Ooh, and we got the Stinger. Stinger's a great gun. I'm a little bummed that we weren't able to open either of our chests on this floor. We got tons of money going down to the next floor, though, so I guess the shop, it'll be nice to have that for the shop. But we've also gotten pretty lucky on our boss drops, and, you know, some of the stuff that we actually have gotten has been very good. Fat bullets, in particular, has been very nice for us. I'm pretty pleased about that. Membrane's running out of ammo, which sucks, because it's been really, really, really nice for us so far. Especially, again, with that fat bullet pickup, I cannot overstate how good the fat bullets were. Like, you're seeing the effect of us having fat bullets already. It's really good with the bees. It's really good with a lot of stuff. Getting more membrane shots. Fan-fucking-tastic. We're really in a good spot right now. A lot of luck on our side today. Like, a lot of luck on our side today. Which, you know, I'm pleased about. Especially, we're playing as robot, so having good luck on our side is, like, we need it to win. I'm also playing pretty well, which, you know, that'll change, I'm sure, but, you know. But, you know, for now, we're doing alright. Which, yeah, it's good. I'm pretty pleased right now. Membrane's really, this is probably the best shotgun in the game that isn't like a super shotgun. And it's better than some of the super shotguns. Like the mass shotgun is kind of garbage, but it's considered a super shotgun. So, you know, we got that going for us. Again, not a problem. We're doing alright. I almost got hit by that bouncy bullet because I wasn't paying attention to my surroundings. And I can never tell how many times these fucking things have bounced, so it's hard to tell, like, when it's safe to, like, stop moving and when it's not safe to stop moving. Hopefully we find the shop soon, because I'd really like to spend some of this money. If we can get around to that, that'd be great. Alright, off we go. We're really doing, like, super good right now. Again, I'm attributing 90% of this to the membrane. The membrane's been very, very good for us. The anvilin was great when we first got that. Which, you know, we're going to use some bees here for a minute. Then fire an anvil. Go ahead and just use both our anvilin shots here. Just wipe out this entire room, basically. That's the power of the anvilin. It's got piercings, and the bigger the anvil is, the heavier the hits are. And the anvilin's nice because it's one of the weapons that can hit targets multiple times per shot by knocking them backward and then knocking them into walls. And then if it doesn't kill them, it stuns them, which is super good. It's one of those top tier, low ranking weapons because it's like I think it might just be it's either blue tier or it might be even brown tier, and like. It's super good. Very comedic, you know, giant anvil flying out of your face, wailing on people. It's really good. I mostly use it to wipe out rooms, actually kind of like this room right here, normally, would be what that would be used for, because the blue shotgun kin are a little tough. I also use it to wipe out these dudes, because it's super great at wiping out... Ah, that's not what I wanted to do at all. That's what I wanted to do. There we go. The green chest, not bad. Hopefully the shop's got some keys in it that we can make use of. That would be really nice. If there's a shop on this floor at all. I'm not seeing one. And I'm a little disturbed. There's probably just a route that I haven't taken yet. I'm sure I will find it eventually. Oh my god, stop it. There we go. Alright. Easy enough. Where have we not gone? That way. We're going that way. Because I want to get that shop to see if there's keys, because I want to open up that green chest. Real bad! There we go. Get out me face! Beep, 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 I'm in me mom's car! That's internet memes. I'm memeing so hard right now, can't even be stopped. Oh, me face. What do we got? Any keys? Ah, 1 key. Alright. And fuck Little Bomber. I hate this gun. This is a garbage weapon. Garbage weapon for garbage people. But, you know, 1 key's fine. Open this up. What we got? Rocket bullets. Rocket-powered bullets are pretty good. They cause our bullets to move faster, if I'm not mistaken. Which makes stuff like the anvil, and I think it actually makes the anvil slightly worse. Which is bad, obviously. Because, you know, the anvilin's one of my favorite guns in the game. That isn't, like, demonstrably a super weapon. Like, you know, the Mega Hand or the Heroin or some shit. But, that being said, it is still pretty good. A lot of those circle shots coming my way. It's not fun. Nor did I consider it very fair. Oh! Oh, that sucks. Go ahead and just fire some stinger rounds in here. Get out of here. Get bead, bitch. Stinger's pretty good. It's not so good against Treadnought, because the bees like attack it, but like Treadnought's like moving and stuff, which is bad. Same thing, the problem with fucking Anvilin against Treadnought is you can't push Treadnought around. So Anvilin's like super good against like people, like enemies, but it's like real bad against bosses because it can't knock them around. So it's like primary thing that it does is bad against them. That sucks. We got hit twice against Treadnought, which isn't terrible, but it's pretty bad. We also got a free key, and we got the Pox Cannon. Do I want to get a blue gun? Yes, I want to get a blue gun. I'm assuming that I'm going to have access to the shop on the next floor. The SAA. No, Colt. The Colt's also kind of bad, actually. I'm a little bummed out about that. The Colt's it's a triple fire gun. It fires very rapidly, which is good. But its biggest issue is that it's just kind of not a great weapon. Rocket-powered bullets and fat bullets will help it out a little bit. Because it'll be harder for me to miss. But, you know, it's still not... Like, you can only do so much to make a gun like this, like, super good. It's not a bad weapon, but it's certainly not super great. Not super pleased about having it. So, you know, we got that going against us, which is bad. I also got hit again on this room, which is, you know, that out of all the things that have happened so far, that's probably the worst part, is that I keep getting hit. But, you know, it's fine. These biters ain't nothing. The Colt's actually really good against swarms of enemies like this, because it fires lots of bullets. The membrane would have also been good, so would have the Anvilin. I think that's the problem, is that, like, the thing that this thing's, like, demonstrably good at, it's getting outclassed entirely by, like, 2 of our other guns that are just, like, 100% way better. I'm also regretting it because I had, like, that was my last key. Which, you know, isn't the game's fault. Like, it's not the Colt's fault that I used my last key to get it. It is weighing on my opinion of it in the current moment, though. Which, you know, sucks, but them's the break sometimes, man. But, you know, here we are. Turn away now. Don't turn away. Let's, nope. Alright. Is the secret room in here? Nope, not in here. Alright. We'll use the Colt up. I mean, I got the ammo for it. I might as well use it. The Colt's actually pretty good against bosses, now that I'm thinking about it. But, again, outweighed by the membrane being good against bosses. And the membrane's, like, better at being good against bosses than the Colt is. The Colt would be good. If we didn't have the membrane, the Colt would have been a good pickup. But we have the membrane, so the Colt was not a good pickup. Rocket-powered bullets might actually be making my life a little bit hell here, because it's making a lot of my bullets hit targets that are already dead. Oh my god, and this thing's fucking inaccurate as hell, which is, you know, again, not the gun's fault. Well, actually, that one's the gun's fault. you know, whatever. It's fine. Really gotta kill the shaman? Ah, fucking goddamn it. That's alright. Alright, let's just stay calm. Let's just get through the... if we can get to the forge, I will consider this a successful robot run, because that'll be the furthest we've ever gotten with it. Man, the Colt is super inaccurate. It's like a good mid-range weapon, but like the further away people are, the like worse this thing gets. I might as well be using my sidearm at some points. Alright, back to the membrane. We'll go ahead and cheeky dandos this thing up here. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Yeah, even at range, the membrane is super good. Alright, good. Map Man's actually the one that I was hoping for. If we're gonna get an NPC, Map Man's the best NPC to get. Because he'll give us free items, and the other ones would have sold us stuff, or it would have been the healing tent, and it would have been just fucked, because, like, you know, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna get Dog, and we're gonna Key. Dog's super good. Key, like, demonstrably one of the best items in the game. It has infinite value, because you never know what you're gonna get. It's like a box of chocolates. Jokes, jokes, jokes. Hopefully the dog ends up scrounging us up some armor at some point. Granted, you know, I rarely get armor as is. What the hell? What was that? What hit me? Blobulon must have been alive somewhere. God damn it. Alright. Hopefully the dog will ground us up something, because I could really use that. We'll roll the dice. I can't roll the bones? Roll the bones. Priceless and cleansed. No idea what that means. That's alright. Good thing robot's immune to electricity, and I'm not accidentally hurting myself by walking over the little, like, volt areas that I'm making, because I'd be really pissed. Like, real pissed. Get out of here. Let's just go ahead. We'll use the Pox Cannon. Pox Cannon also real good, actually, for the record here. Like, it's, like, very, very good. Ah, okay, here we go. We can munch the Colt. I don't have two guns to munch. I got one gun that I can munch, not two. Because the Pox Cannon's, like, super good. And not only does it toxify targets, but it also, like, causes a decent amount of on-contact damage, which is good. And then when they die, they also leave that little pool behind, which poisons other targets. So, you know, it's a good gun. I'd argue that the Pox Cannon's one of the better effect weapons in the game. And it's one of the better weapons. Ah, no, shit. I like dodge rolled, but I did it a half second too late. And the key spawned on top of me too. Shit. Alright. Well, on that, we're gonna have to call it quits for this episode. That sucks. We're doing really well, actually. Fat Bolts were helping out a lot. We actually had a very decent assortment of weapons. But I just... The armor, like, every time I took a hit, basically losing a permanent health container was a little rough. But with that, thank you all so much for watching. If you like what you saw, let me know. If you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe to keep up to date on when I post more videos. If you really like what you saw, leave a like. Helps the channel grow. Helps me out a great deal. But of course, with that, thank you all so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye!